Father.
Hello.
Recently I have heard that the Metochion of Russian Orthodox Church in Taiwan has recently helped Filipinos who suffered in the super typhoon of Yolanda. So could you tell us something about it?
When the super typhoon came to the Philippines, hit Tacloban and other places in mainly Visayas region, many people were killed, maybe more than 10,000 people. And, almost all houses were destroyed in Tacloban and other areas. And a very big catastrophe happened. No food, no medicine, nothing. A lot of dead people, epidemics. So at that time when we heard about this, we organized this humanitarian project to help the people who have suffered.
And so could you tell us about the first of them?
There were two missions. The one mission was right after the typhoon. That mission was to the Tacloban itself, because most people were killed in Tacloban. In that place, we had to deliver medicine and also some supplies, food. So we bought all of those things in Davao City, where we rented jeeps and delivered this to the place, because there was no airplane communication with Tacloban. Everything was destroyed, so we had to take everything in the trunk and bring to distribute to the people. We crossed the strait and entered the territory of the island of Luzon. And at that time, at that point, we had some small packages for every family. Package included some medicine, the painkillers, the vitamins, and something for prevention of epidemics, to improve the immune system, and also some food, some canned food, some noodles, some very basic food supplies, which would be enough maybe for 5 days, maybe 1 week for one family. And then we just distributed, we shared this to all the people. Also rice, some packages of rice. So all of that was distributed. We were driving across the city and distributing all of that. And also distributing icons, so that people can pray, they can have this feeling that God has not left them, they can still communicate, they can ask His help. So that also had the spiritual intent of supporting the people.
Yes, that's the most important, not just to save the body, but also to save the soul, to tell people about the God, about the Orthodox Christian relation, of Orthodox Christian understanding of the reason of suffering, why people suffer, how they can use it as the way to the God. Yes, that's great, that's the most important. And could you tell us about the reaction of Filipinos for so great help, that you helped them so much, and you also provided them with the icons, so spiritually needed things? What was their reaction for them?
Well, people of course were very happy and very thankful. Every family, every person who received something from our hands, from us, they were saying salamat, which means thank you, and they were very, very grateful. That was very inspiring. Despite all their problems, and despite that they were very horrified, most of them lost their families, and all of them lost their houses, they were still very polite and very respectful to us. So that was very inspiring. They were very very positive about the icons. They were reading the prayer on this icon, and they were crossing themselves. So that meant that for them this is important. And some people who received something but did not happen to receive an icon, they came back to get an icon. So that means that not only food, not only money, because we also distributed maybe some very small money to them, was not so important as the icons for some of them. And that's also very good. Some of them, they said, okay, I already received the food, I don't need the food, it is for somebody else, only please give me an icon.
Yes, it's very exciting to hear, because people that they have real great result after such disasters. They understood that food, houses, money is not so important because it can be destroyed once. The most important in our life is our way to the God. So I'm very glad to hear that these Filipinos understood it so well. And so who were the main sponsors who donated most money for such big projects?
For this project, it was first promoted in the church in Taiwan. So all the parishioners, they participated in the donation. Also, it was promoted through all the Russian community in Taiwan. So the Russian Club of Taiwan, which is all the Russian people of Taiwan, they also donated many things to this mission. And also all the foreign students in Taiwan. We had about 3,000 foreign students who were bringing supplies and products, medicine, to be sent to the Philippines. Also, the the charity department of the Russian Church got involved. So they do all the mercy works of the Russian Church in different countries, and they also found some sponsors. They found some funds, and they sent 2 professional workers of the rescue mission, which could help. So that was also very helpful.
So you have told us about the first mission, and could you tell us about the second?
The second mission was about 2 weeks after the first one. The first one was maybe 3 days after the super typhoon, and the second one was 2 weeks later. At that time, in the Philippines, there were sufficient supplies for the refugees and for the people who were affected. So supplies, medicine were not so important anymore. The most important was that people did not have a place to live. Their houses were completely destroyed, and some villages, nothing was left. Just only trees and no houses. So for those people, we planned another rescue mission, which was targeted to supply them with building materials. Together with the Filipino government, we cooperated, and we found out that they need lumber, the coconut lumber for construction. They need the galvanized metal sheets for roof. They need nails. They need some building materials. So we gathered 120 sets of building materials to be distributed to all these people.
Okay. Thank you very much, Father. So we were very glad to hear about such great help for suffered Filipinos.
Yes, thank you very much. We hope that all of you would be able to participate in such projects, so it will be much easier to help others, because if it's only a few people who are doing this, it's not so easy. You're very welcome. It's a very meaningful job. It's a very meaningful task to help people who suffer. Thank you.